Hey there, future LPTs! Welcome back to the channel. If you're reviewing for BLEPT and tackling speech and theater arts, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the core concepts of public speaking, confidence building, informative speeches, and theater strategies, everything you need to boost your score and teach with heart and skill. So grab your pens, clear your minds, and let's get started with this focused review. Remember, confidence, clarity, and creativity are key when it comes to the mastering of art of communication. Let's begin. For your question number 1, here it is. Teacher Aliyah notices that her students interpret her feedback not just by what she says, but by how she says it, her tone and facial expression. Which dimension of communication is primarily at work? Here's the choices. Letter A, semantic dimension. Letter B, relationship dimension. Letter C, cultural dimension. And letter D, content dimension. So what do you think is the answer? So the correct answer is B, relationship dimension, because it conveys the emotional tone, power dynamics, and level of trust between the sender and receiver, and often expressed through nonverbal cues like tone, posture, and facial expression. Why do you think the three choices are wrong or incorrect? Because letter A, semantic dimension, relates to word meaning and encoding, not emotional tone. Cultural dimension refers to communication differences due to cultural background. Content dimension focuses on literal and factual information. Okay, so let's proceed to. Okay, so for question number 2, during an online class, some students misunderstood teacher Mark's instruction due to poor connection or poor internet connection and background noise. What element of communication is affected in this scenario? Here are the choices. Letter A, environment. Letter B, channel. Letter C, feedback. And letter D, interference. What do you think is the answer? Okay, so correct. The answer is letter D, interference. Why? Because it disrupts the flow and clarity of the message. In this case, technological issues and background noise hinder message transmission. Why do you think the other choices are wrong? Because environment refers to the physical or social setting, not a specific disruptions. Channel refers to the path, example, online platform, not the disruption. And the feedback refers to the student's response, not the issue. Did you get the right answer for the question number 2 and number 1 and 2? Okay, so let's proceed to question number 3. Teacher Nicor notices that during her lecture, one student maintains eye contact, nods occasionally, and take down notes. What type of listening is the student most likely demonstrating? Letter A, appreciative listening. Letter B, empathic listening. Letter C, comprehensive listening. And letter D, critical listening. What do you think is the answer? Correct. The answer is letter C, comprehensive listening. The student is clearly engaged to understand the message, which is the core of comprehensive listening. This type involves concentration, note-taking, and interpreting the speaker's content. The other wrong choices, appreciative listening is for enjoyment. Example, music and storytelling. Empathic listening involves emotional support. Example is comforting a friend. Critical listening involves evaluation or judgment, which is not shown in the scenario. Did you get the right answer? For question number 4, Teacher Barry wants to help his students' ability to evaluate arguments during debates. Which type of listening should he focus on improving? Letter A, empathic listening. Letter B, critical listening. Letter C, appreciative listening. And letter D, comprehensive listening. Okay, so the correct answer is letter B, critical listening, because it is used to analyze, evaluate, and form judgments about the message validity and reasoning, essential in debates or persuasive speaking. Okay, so let's proceed to the question number 5. In delivering her speech, Miss Andrea varied her tone, used pauses effectively, and adjusted her volume to emphasize key points. What principle of speech delivery did she apply? Letter A, modulation. Letter B, articulation. Letter C, stage presence. And letter D, audience rapport. Okay, so the correct answer is A, modulation, because it refers to controlling pitch, tone, and volume used for clarity and engagement. Why do you think the other three choices are wrong? Because articulation involves pronouncing words clearly, not voice variation. Stage presence focus on confidence, movement, and posture, not vocal techniques. Audience rapport is related to interaction and connection, not tone or volume. Let's proceed to question number 6. Which characteristic of a good speech is violated when the speaker includes too many unrelated anecdotes and drags discussion beyond the allotted time? Letter A, clarity. Letter B, conciseness. Letter C, personal touch. And letter D, audience participation. Okay, so the correct answer is letter B, conciseness. Involves being brief and direct. Long, unfocused speeches violate this. Clarity is incorrect. Why? Because it is about being easy to understand, not about speech length. Personal touch is incorrect because it encourages connection, but if overused with off-topic anecdotes can hurt conciseness. Audience participation is not related to the duration or focus of the speech. Okay, so for question number 7, what does self-efficacy refer to? Letter A, your general opinion about yourself. Letter B, your confidence in all areas of your life. Letter C, your attitude towards others. Letter D, your belief in your ability to perform well in a specific situation. What do you think is the answer? Correct. The answer is letter B, your belief in your ability to perform well in a specific situation. It is an example of self-efficacy because self-efficacy is confidence in a specific task or situation. Choices letter A or choice letter A, your general opinion about yourself is incorrect. Why? Because it describes self-esteem and not self-efficacy. Your confidence or letter B, your confidence in all areas of your life is incorrect because it is too broad. Self-confidence can vary across different areas. Your attitude toward others is unrelated to self-efficacy. So are you getting all the correct answers? Okay, let's proceed to number 8. Here's the question. What is a key reason people still need to listen to informative speeches despite the availability of information on the internet? Letter A, the internet is not reliable for finding information. Letter B, the speaker can select and present the most valuable information to the audience. Letter C, informative speeches are always more entertaining than internet sources. Letter D, the internet is difficult to access in public places. Okay, so the answer is letter B. The speaker can select and present the most valuable information to the audience because the unique relationship between speaker and audience allows for curated and relevant information. choices or the choice letter A, the internet is not reliable for finding information, is incorrect because the text doesn't claim the internet is unreliable. Letter C, informative speeches are always more entertaining than internet sources because it is not stated. Entertainment is not the main focus of informative speeches. The internet is difficult to access in public places. It is unrelated and not discussed. Okay, so for here's question number 9. Which of the following is not a main type of informative speech mentioned in the text? Letter A, explanatory speech. Letter B, descriptive speech. Letter C, persuasive speech. And letter D, demonstrative speech. Okay, so the correct answer is persuasive speech. Persuasive speech is a different category of speech. It is not listed among the main informative speech types, while the other choices are types of information or informative speech rather. Okay, so for question number 10, last question. How can a speaker keep the audience engaged using suspense? Letter A, by asking rhetorical questions or posing puzzles. Letter B, by giving the entire message at once. Letter C, by avoiding any surprises. And letter D, by only reading from notes. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A, by asking rhetorical questions or posing puzzles. Why? Because suspense involves engaging the audience actively. Because asking rhetorical question or posing puzzles are a suspenseful act. Letter B, by giving the entire message at once can overwhelm the audience. It is incorrect. Letter C, by avoiding any surprises, is the opposite of what suspense requires. Letter D, by only reading from notes, is the opposite of what suspense requires also. And it also incorrect, just like the choice letter B or the letter B. Okay, so I hope you get all the correct answer. Thank you for watching, and also don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you and good luck to your learning journey, and congratulations, future LPT. Oh, before we end this video, if you have any questions, don't forget to comment below to our comment box. Thank you. Bye.